comment what Martine should watch.
Yeah. Okay. How about that? Pick the next anime for me to watch. I'm not gonna let them pick. Y'all pick.
That's good. I like that.
Y'all pick what I should watch next, and I'll watch it. How about that? But fucking comment, okay? Do something.
Welcome back to the Anime Alchemist podcast. My name is Emery.
My name is Gary.
My name's Martine.
We're back for episode 98.2, so we still have our guest.
Hi. I just didn't want to leave.
She said, "No, I'm not done."
I'm not done. I have opinions.
She didn't even get up from the seat. She just kept sitting down and talking.
I haven't got up yet.
I'm just having a good time.
For nearly 2.5 hours.
Time flies when we talk about anime.
Yes,
It does.
You have anime recommendations.
I do. These are like my personal favorite, but I also think that anybody that's wanting to get into animation, like maybe it's art or storytelling or music, I think it would be great. And these were just like my favorites that I just hung on to. I have Kids on the Slope. Have y'all ever watched that one?
No.
Oh, it's so good. It's like a slice of life anime. It's about these kids that form like a jazz band.
Oh.
One's like a delinquent and one's like a preppy, like a prestigious kid that plays the piano. And like there's jazz music in it and it's really good. And it's just like the essence of like growing up as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Coming of age type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
It's really good. And then Paranoia Agent. I don't know if you've heard of that. Have y'all?
I've heard of it.
Oh
I have
my
not watched
god.
it.
Do y'all know oh my god, Satoshi Kon, who did Paprika, Tokyo Godfathers. I haven't watched those. Oh my guys, listen to me,
I told you she
America.
had- she had-
Listen
Oh my
to
gosh.
me now.
So excited.
Literally. Okay, so Satoshi Kon, it was a illustrator, and he created like one of the best like works of art in film with animation. Tokyo Godfathers, that's about 3 homeless people that find a baby and basically take care of it, and that also like deals like in like homelessness and like all their stories as well. And then the only show he's ever done was called Paranoia Agent, and it was on Adult Swim. It's only 1 season, and it's really good. And it's about there's this like kind of like folklore of mystery that's going on in this town. There's a kid on rollerblades hitting people with a baseball bat. And so there's this rumor that's going around, and it creates this paranoia within this city. And like it follows the story of like different characters of like them dealing with this paranoia of this happening. And he's like literally like, if you watch Paprika, now I gotta add this, watch Paprika, watch Tokyo Godfathers. Oh my god. I forgot his other films. I feel so bad. But yeah, it's like one of the greatest like storytellers I've ever seen in animation. And I would highly recommend watching any of his works. Parasite,
Parasite, I've heard of. I have not watched
Parasite
it yet, though.
is great. Yeah, it's only 1 season. I know they did a live action. I don't know if it was like in Japan they did a live action, or if like America they did something. I think it was a Japan one.
In Japan.
Yeah, but watch the anime. It's really good. I really liked that one. Of course, like Cyberpunk, the newer one. Like,
Oh, it's so good.
you
I never got around to watching that
didn't
one.
like it? Wait, you didn't like it?
Um,
Oh, I liked it.
okay,
More
so
upgrades.
I liked it.
More
Oh,
upgrades,
no.
people, upgrades.
Castlevania.
That one I've heard
Castlevania
is
is
That's a
really
great video game adaptation. Very horny show. It's a very horny show, but I
They're
mean, it's
passionate.
vampires.
Beastars.
They're passionate. They're vampires. They're hot,
It was about
magicals.
teenagers.
What?
No, that's Beastars. You furry.
Oh, I'm the furry here, right? Okay.
Oh, if
heard it
you
here?
don't know, Martine also has a horn fetish.
I do not. That's Gary.
No.
I was gonna say that's me.
Yeah, no, that's 100%.
A horn fetish?
Yeah.
What is-
look, it's not
Girls
it's
with
not,
horns.
Look, he said fetish, and it sounds so
Oh.
dirty when he adds that word to
When
it.
he says
I just got a thing for horns, you know? Like put
There was a
Okay, I got a
little
thing
headband
for, I guess,
on.
eye
Cool.
patches and orange redhead anime characters.
There was a character that he like got introduced to, and we had no idea like why he was just so into the character. And then finally was like, dude, it's just this character with horns and blue hair. And he's like, oh.
No, there's
Shattered
an
that
episode
mirror
of the
for
podcast where you can see me realize.
me. Like
Yeah.
he
You
realizes
should
like,
watch
oh,
your
actually into
Sayatsuda.
that.
Lum has little horns on her head, and she has really blue hair, and she wears like a tiger stripe bikini. I don't know.
Oh.
Oh.
Your Sayatsuda?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
She has,
about. Okay.
she has little horns, which is also by the creator of Inuyasha.
Oh,
Okay. No,
I didn't know
I'll
that.
definitely give that a watch. I love
Yeah.
Inuyasha.
Same.
Yeah, it's a funny show, especially the new adaptation. Not just because I'm in it and my besties are in it. Yeah, this one. Yeah,
this one.
this one.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all are Gundam fans at all.
I watched it when I was a kid. Like a little
No.
bit. Not
I
all
was
of
I was a
it.
fan of the older stuff, but
Yeah.
Like
then
Gundam
it
Unicorn.
yes,
yeah.
but then
Gundam
it kind of
Unicorn's
spiraled
good. Yeah.
quite a bit.
Gundam Thunderbolt 00 and Iron Blood Orphans are my favorite Gundam
okay.
series. If you ever want to get into Gundam, I think you should watch those. Those were really good. I know 00 has 2 or 3 movies. I don't think Iron Blood has one. Gundam Thunderbolt music relates into it as well, of like the fighty sequence, because it's like jazz music, because one of the pilots is like the evil guy, the other side. He listens to jazz while he's piloting, so
Oh,
it
that's
plays a
cool.
lot into what he's listening to. So like also music and choreography with fighting was really
Oh,
cool
that's
with that one.
I would
think
actually
it's a
consider
movie. I can't remember if it was a movie or it's a show. It's been a while. Origin Spirits of the Past, that's a movie. It was on Netflix, I found randomly. Basically, like, I think humanity like went to sleep and like the earth kind of like was taken over by like vegetation and like wildlife. But there's like this industry of like evil guys trying to like destroy it, and like kind of like a metaphor of like capitalism.
Oh, cool. Right on.
Yeah, and then Birdie the Mighty. It was like an older show. It's about this girl who crash lands like into Earth, and she accidentally kills a human but brings him back to life. So she morphed into his body, so they're like 2 souls living in one body, so it's his. And he can like morph into like this alien thing that she has.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a really cool show that I like really liked. It was also on Netflix too. Yeah, there was like when Netflix like first started doing like streaming, I watched it on my Wii.
Oh, I remember.
It was
watching
like that.
Netflix
It was
on
like
Wii,
that for a lot
Yeah.
of people. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
like Gun X Sword and like when Trigun came into play. Yeah,
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
God.
You watched a lot of the anime like on Adult Swim, right?
a lot.
Okay, maybe you can help me out with this. Do you remember that one time where I talked about like this random anime that like I watched as a kid that like scarred me for a little bit?
Oh,
and
yeah,
I never
yeah,
found
yeah.
the name for?
Yeah.
I could probably help you.
Oh no, buddy.
Okay, your mom said.
Yeah,
the
she
name of
found it.
Are you sure it's that one?
Yeah.
I'm like,
What's the description?
I have no fucking clue.
What
Because
do you remember?
I remember, and this is like the worst. Like I don't even remember anything except just some paper and like a scene of this girl getting like her heart ripped out, and it was like, I remember watching it really late at night on.
Elfin Lied?
How the fuck?
Yeah.
I gave you.
Is it
like,
that?
the most
Yeah, it is.
obscure. thing.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Did
I have
she
been
cut
wa-
up a bunch of
guys, I have
people
been
without
watching
touching
anime
them?
since I was a
Yeah.
child. That episode, not that episode, but the newer one where she here's very niche. Anime music videos. When that was like a huge thing on
Love
YouTube.
it.
Like I think that's how I found Elfin Light. Ooh, the one anime, like if we're gonna talk about animes that like being okay. Now this okay.
I think it was.
So,
shit,
whenever we were watching anime like online, like the first anime that I ever watched, I can't speak, was nobody knows it. It was like a romance anime. It was called Ashita no Naja, and it's about this orphan girl who finds out that she's actually like a royal and stuff, and she ends up joining like a circus band and like traveling throughout Europe to like try to find her mother through like this locket she has. That was my first one. Now tying into trying to watch anime online when that was super like new. This was way before Kiss Anime started. There was a website called Go Fish. That's how I watched all of Inuyasha and all the movies. This website just called Go Fish. And so
I miss those obscure websites. You could just
Yeah,
find random
definitely.
shit.
Like,
best.
yeah, but there's this one anime. It was called School Days, and do you know
That
that?
one sounds familiar.
It sounds super familiar. As soon as
God.
you said School Days, I'm like,
That so your
I remember
that,
artwork.
That was my elfin lied. Like that scarred me because I didn't realize how dark it was gonna be at the literal end. Like
Oh.
it was like
This one?
ugh, I'm so literally like if
Oh,
I
yeah.
hear the song playing, I like get so it was just so terrifying to watch. And I was like maybe like 10 years old. And I mean I don't want to spoil anything because like
Oh, good God. I just see that.
oh that's from the video game. Yeah,
Oh,
they also
that's
had a
not
video
even nice.
game.
I'm just
Oh,
seeing
yeah,
like a bunch of
nice.
like school
Yeah,
kids and then
because
I
like
see
it's
this.
basically like this love triangle, and the lead guy is such a douchebag, and he's like leading these two girls on, and they're best friends, and it's all this whole drama. But like the anime, basically like, he's still cheating on. He's like dating like the hotter one, and he's like he was fucking around with the other one, and the other one was like, she like texted him, and she was like goodbye, and she was like right behind him, and then she like did all this shit, and I was like, oh my God, this is so terrifying. And then the hot girl came home and was like, oh shit. And so she's like called the girl through like the dead boyfriend's phone. I think of like, come to the school. So like they came to the school, and then she was like, so like, I heard you were like doing stuff. Like, are you really pregnant? Because she like lied and said that she was pregnant so that she can get the boy back.
Oh.
And she's like, I mean, if you want to talk to him, he's like right there. And she like, the hot girl like cut his head off and like put it in a bag. And like she opened the bag and like his head was there. And then she was like, are you also like, are you pregnant? Let's see. So she stabs her, opens it, and she's like, oh, I see it was a lie. The next day, my mom takes me to an IHOP, and I am so distraught. Like, yeah, these pancakes are really good. She's like, are you okay? I was like, I'm perfectly fine.
I've seen some shit.
I've seen some shit. Now I'm just like, oh,
Fucking
damn. That.
scars you when you just like don't expect it.
Well, yeah, and
seen
also
that
with
clip
like
out of
Elfin Light too. Yeah,
Mhm.
Just
crazy. But
her
yeah.
pulling out the. Yeah.
Yeah, insane. Especially Elfin Light of how crazy that show is. That's another like good like pop culture show as well to watch. Like,
I kind of want to watch it just to get context on what the fuck I watch.
well, because like there's one of her as a kid. Like the original is like it's her as a child and her knowing about these powers, and then the newer one is when she's like I think an adult or like a teenager.
It's definitely the older one that I saw because I remember I
Yeah.
was probably like in 3rd or 4th grade or something.
Yeah, it was some
was, like, late at
terrifying
night.
shit. Yeah, some
Yeah.
terrifying shit.
No, I vividly remember like it just started escalating and then I see like the heart get ripped out and I'm like, oh my God. Like that's the first brutal thing I've seen on TV.
You're like, I'm never gonna watch anime again.
Yeah, I
And
didn't even
look
know
where
it
you
was
are.
anime. I figured out later on. I was like, oh, that was anime,
See.
but like I didn't know. I just thought it was like
Oh.
a different type of cartoon.
This right here is the difference between falling asleep watching Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. Because had you been on Nickelodeon, you just would have been watching George Lopez.
Yeah, for real. Whatever.
Yeah, that just reminded me my mom. So like for her to be like, oh, it's just cartoons, it's weird, whatever. The biggest thing that turned her off from it was she was like working late at night or just like on the computer, and she was watching like Cinemax, and they used to play like really like old raunchy like animes, like, and she's like, there was a girl getting sexually assaulted in an alley and it was a cartoon and it was really weird. And I was like, I don't watch those. I don't even
Why
know what
you?
you're watching. I was like, what are you watching?
Just like,
I was like, Mom.
Quick, Mom, let me educate you real quick. That's what
Yeah.
we call hentai.
That's the
Yeah.
wrong channel.
My first recording was supposed to be in hentai.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
My friend Jonathan was like, hey, I think you might be like recording like a hentai. And I was like, really? And he's like, well, I told them not because it was like your first one and I didn't know if you like didn't want it, and like I didn't want you to feel uncomfortable because it would have been your first recording. I'm like, I would have said yes. I would have.
Cool.
dang, that would have been
Love
the
it.
best, like first thing.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Huge flex too. It'd be like, yeah, I did this. As
Yeah,
the first
I've done
one.
hentai. I think I have actually, but not like a scene of it. It's like I played a character that was in a hentai, and she was just like,
Gotcha.
she was chill. She didn't do anything crazy.
She was just a
Like the next
spectator.
scene over, like I was like, oh, boobs.
Nice.
Nice.
That's fucking crazy.
So with all the older anime that you watched,
Mhm.
I'm assuming you've seen Madoka Magica.
Yes. Oh
So,
my god.
When you first watched it, were you like prepared at all for episode 4?
I think
that
I
big
saw
reveal.
like some clips of it like online, but I didn't have like any context for it. I didn't really know what the show like. All my friend was like, oh yeah, it's like a magical girl anime. I think you would really like it. Like it is dark themed. And I was like, oh cool, I'm totally down for that. And I saw some stuff that was like questionable. And so when I got to that episode, I was like,
Oh,
oh,
dear God.
this is great. And then it just gets even wilder. I'm like, these girls are going through some fucked up shit for sure. That's a great show to watch too.
It really it is.
No, you
it
would
is.
really like it.
You seen the first episode?
Show me the first
Oh.
episode, and I was like, okay, this is definitely out of left field. Like
Yeah.
it's not the typical shows that I watch. And again, like
Yeah.
I branch out a lot. I definitely don't only watch shonen. I really like them, but
Mm.
I've watched a lot of like romance. I've watched a lot of slice of life. I like comedies. I like mysteries. Like a lot of different shit. The magical girl genre is probably my least watched. I don't think I've watched.
You haven't watched any idol animes.
I have not watched any idol animes. That's true.
Got to get them on that.
And
I was big into idol animes.
and then like I'm getting into isekai slowly.
Not a huge isekai
Neither
fan.
am I, girl. Neither am I.
I'm not
There's
gonna
only
lie,
one
big fan.
that has like really solidified. I was like, okay, if I like an isekai,
What is it?
jobless reincarnation.
What is it?
Jobless reincarnation, or it's also called Mushoku Tensei.
Oh, okay, yeah.
that one.
Super trashy.
It's super trashy, but it's phenomenal. though.
Have you
It's, like,
seen the
really-
one where it's a guy transformed into a vending machine in like mid
Yes! Yes!
I love it.
Fuck yes!
I love it.
Best
I've been
fucking
watching
isekai
it
ever.
every week.
That isekai is so
It's-
insane.
But it's so
What am I
cute.
doing?
He's so cute.
He has these big anime eyes,
yes.
and it's like you're a vending machine. How do y'all come up with this? This
He's
is
so
crazy.
cute.
Told you,
though,
bro.
And he cares about people. It's
I am a
adorable.
guest on my own fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like I said, I watch a lot of anime, like
Yeah.
a lot. I'm thinking of. Do y'all know 91? I'm just now thinking
91
of
days.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
one.
I forced them to watch it.
What is it called?
Boku no Pico.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by G Fuel. Now, I love G Fuel. I use it pretty much every day. Gets me through the day at work. It's instead of drinking coffee, I drink that. You know, when I get home, I'm tired. I'm trying to game with the boys. I get some G Fuel.
Right, and if you click our link in the description, you can get 10% off of your order. And if you make sure to use our code spoiler warning, you can get an additional 10% off of your order. So make sure to click that link, use our code, and enjoy these brand new flavors from G Fuel like Dragon Ball Z, Attack on Titan, and Naruto Sage Mode. Thanks again to G Fuel for sponsoring this episode.
No.
Bubba, 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 bubba.
Boba 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 Bo. I remember
was
that
great.
one.
Don't ever speak of that.
I've never
show
even watched it. I just know
again.
that it's fucking
Boku no Pico. No.
Do not watch that.
Don't watch
Don't look it up.
Please.
Don't
Like,
watch it,
it's
please.
literally the worst.
It is hentai.
No,
10 out of 10 recommend.
Bacano. Have y'all watched Bacano?
Oh, Bakuno?
No.
No?
Not Bak. Is it Bacano? Is it called Bacano? Bacano?
Bakugan?
No.
Not that one. It's on a train. That one. That anime. This one I'm trying to.
Bakano?
Bacano?
B-A-C-C? I don't know. What the fuck is that?
Wait.
No,
No.
it's
It's
Bakugo.
Bakugo from My Hero Academia.
No!
Yes, I've seen that one.
He dies.
No. It's called Bacano. I think that's what it's. Yeah. It follows the story of like multiple people on a train.
Oh.
Yeah. It was on Netflix. There's only one season. It was really, really good.
I like
Okay.
Eye Patch Girl.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good anime too.
Have you seen Akame ga Kill?
Oh, I fucking love it.
Yes, I have.
You just recently saw that.
That one was really good.
No,
that made
that's
my
a
top
gr-
10.
That's
It's
a
fucking
great one.
phenomenal.
Aldino Zero. Have y'all watched that?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's like another mecha anime.
Have you seen Kami-sama Kiss?
I'm not the biggest
Huh?
Mac
Have you seen
fan.
Kami-sama Kiss?
I've heard of it. I don't know if I've
Oh,
watched it.
it's fucking good.
Yeah.
It's got a wolf boy and like
He's edgy.
a regular girl.
Oh yeah, he is a fox.
Fox, wolf.
Tomatoes,
He got
tomatoes.
dog ears.
She loves Kami-sama.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
favorite.
that's her
like
favorite.
Yeah, that's her favorite.
Hold on. Can I
Sorry.
have a visual? I'm a visual person.
Yeah.
Hold on. That sounds so familiar. Maybe I have watched it.
Only 2
I'm thinking
seasons.
about Paradise Kiss.
Mm,
Oh, Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. I've seen it, yeah.
It's good. I like.
What else? Gosh, I'm just like,
You seem like you like your mecha like anime.
I love mecha anime.
Yeah, no, like after
Of
all.
course, bro. She said she likes
Akira.
Attack on Titan.
Well, Attack on
Yeah.
Actually, that checks
Flesh,
out.
flesh
Akira.
mecha.
Yeah,
Ava,
Akira, Neo
like-
Genesis, Code Geass.
With that, yeah, I figured I was like, yeah, she definitely.
I love mecha anime. I don't know what it is. I just love it.
Did you watch Zoids back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh, I loved Zoids.
Yeah, maybe that's why I like Power Rangers so much.
That makes sense too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense. God, man, I'm just like, I used to have like an Excel sheet of every anime that I watched, and I started in high school, and I think I had over 150 shows that I watched.
You need to step up
pretty
your
good.
shit, buddy.
Yeah.
Off, man.
Have you ever heard of World Trigger?
Yes, I used to watch it, like a long time. Yeah.
Oh my God, Ella.
She has taste. You see this?
It
She
finally came
knows.
full circle for the beginning, like
Because there was
fucking
what, like
20 episodes.
Oh no, I think season 1 has like what, 50 episodes?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, like our
was the
first 20
little-
episodes, we would recommend, or he would recommend
Oh.
World Trigger at the end of every single episode.
You would just set
What
it
was
up.
the little black little it was like a little thing that flew around with him.
Yeah,
I used to have a
I
keychain of
forgot
him, and
his
I
name.
lost
So
him years
cute.
ago. He was so cute. Yeah, I had a friend who got me into that.
Replica.
Replica.
Mhm.
Yeah, I had a friend who got me into World Trigger. And at first I was like, I don't know if I really like this. And I just kept going and going and going. And I was like, okay, I
Yeah,
like this.
Mm.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep asking me, what have I watched? I'm like,
Golden Kamuy?
huh?
Golden Kamuy?
You know, I tried to get into that and I just couldn't.
Not a big fan of like historical pieces.
No, I love historical. Like, I love Sengoku Basara. Like, that's like one of my favorite shows. Like historical shows, like the Sengoku era, any area that's in like the Sengoku or Edo period. Like Sengoku Basara, it's like, oh, it's like about medieval warlords, but they have super crazy powers, and one guy rides a horse that has like gas exhaust out of the horse, and he uses 6 swords.
Oh wow, gives
Yeah.
Laurel a run
This
for
is
his
dope.
money.
Hey, you watch
And I'm
yourself.
like, yeah, this is like historically accurate. Like, they look like this. They're hot. They're cool. They're just flying around.
Where does the
Have you
sixth sword
seen
go?
your boy Kong Ming?
My friends are in that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was a really good one too.
Okay. See,
Am I in that one? No, I'm not in that one. Yeah, I watched it.
It's so refreshing to have somebody on the podcast that really knows.
Bro,
their
you're about to
shit.
fucking replace me.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
high
I
key.
have friends that are in that one. Yeah, that's a Sentai show.
That's dope. That's really dope. Yeah, no, I enjoyed that.
See,
Oh,
this
I'm
is what I
glad.
wanted to see because he's seen so many, and after
Oh
like
yeah,
I learned
out
yesterday,
of everybody in the room, he's the biggest flex.
He's the
100%.
biggest flex. I mean, yeah, like.
Nobody devours anime like him, and not.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
No, I'll watch anything. Like I'm not gonna judge it in the first episode. I'll give it like
Ooh,
6.
what is y'all's anime watching rule? Is it like the first 3 episodes? Is it like
Ooh.
the first episode? Like, what gets you to keep watching like a new anime? 6? You
I
give it
6
6
episodes, and if it doesn't establish a plot line or like storyline
really-
that's interesting,
That's so far in
Drop it.
because most animes are what now, like
Like,
10 or 12 episodes.
they can be like 12 or like 24.
I mean,
Right.
but you gotta
Like a
think
season
like
long.
if you treated Bleach like that, you wouldn't end up watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. 'Cause, like the shows back then did not establish like
They
the major plot
sprinkle
line.
in little things, right?
Yeah.
And you need at least like 6 episodes to either get that foreshadowing if it's gonna
Mhm.
be a longer running series.
I also think a lot of anime in like the early 2000s kind of I feel like a lot of anime in the early 2000s kind of lost like their magic because like the distribution of manga, like not finishing the manga or not being able to finish shows. So like a lot of like animes like either like, wow, this was so good, but it's maybe because of production or money or just like it's not finished.
Mhm.
So it just makes me sad because like some like Full Metal could have like people could have easily hated it like if since it didn't finish. Or
Yeah.
same thing with Bleach because like, oh god, Bleach has had a history of like issues with like manga and production, like filler seasons and all this stuff, and it's like, man, that really sucks. Like people could have like easily just been like, whatever, like the show I'm done with.
We could have never gone this 1,000-year
I,
blood war.
I dropped
Yeah.
Bleach after the Arankar arc when it like went into
Mm.
that whole filler.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm good.
Feel that.
Good.
Filler can
Yeah.
kill a show.
Quick
honestly.
question, Martine. If Bleach, okay, if you had to choose between Bleach never existing
Mm.
or getting the rest of Magi
Oh,
animated.
shut the fuck up, man. No, I don't want to answer that question.
Please.
Please.
Bleach never existing?
Yeah.
That means we get no JJK. 'Cause
Yeah.
There's no inspiration.
Nah, dude. I think.
Oh.
I can live without JJK.
Absolutely.
For
What the fuck?
Magi, yes.
No, trust me. You know better than anyone else how much I want the rest of Magi to
Look,
get
bro,
animated.
Look,
But Bleach is fucking iconic. I don't think I could live in a world without Bleach. It's
You're
so
Really? You just saw it this past year.
And it changed my life. Okay.
Hold on. I'm not trying to attack anybody. I'm not trying to make it. It's not supposed to be personal. It's genuine. I'm just asking a question.
He's new to this.
I know, and it's
Off.
It's fun. Like,
It's been 3 years. Okay, I'm watching as much as I can.
you can't walk yet.
no bullshit. Yeah, you can't watch it.
They were just praising me. Oh, Sarah, I got muted. They were just praising me a few weeks ago.
love this.
You know, you've actually
That's
been
great.
watching a lot of stuff. Like, you know, we don't consider you a new anime fan, and now here we are. Look at that.
It's because I'm here. I think I'm making it worse.
Yeah,
Probably.
She's a
yeah.
heavyweight dog. You can't-
she is, bro.
Yeah, I severely underestimated
You
who I
gotta get
brought on
out
the
the ring.
episode today.
My cousin's a featherweight boxing champion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
that's
left
dope.
Ireland to come here to box.
Whoa,
Mhm.
that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah. Fun fact, she actually was a cell painter for the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What?
Yeah.
That's sick as fuck.
Uh-huh.
That's so cool.
So she left. So in Ireland, that's where my fam's from. So boxing was legal for a while, and then it became illegal. So she came to the States to box, and to like get a job. She was already a painter anyway. Most of my family are painters or illustrators, but so she got hired on as a cell painter for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original series, and just as a cell painter. And she had her original work in like a scrapbook. And while she was also like figuring out boxing, I think she fought before one of like Mike Tyson's big fights as well. Like she's in the like Women's Hall of Fame of like female boxers. Her boxing studios in Lafayette, Louisiana. And her husband's also a boxer. So when they got married in the ring. And he came out in like all this
That's
old
cute as
boxing
fuck.
gear.
Oh,
And I was
that's
like,
so
oh, that's so
cool.
cute. I was like, is she going to do the same thing? And she's not like a girly girl. She's like, you know, I'm doing my thing, whatever, it doesn't matter. So like she came out in a beautiful white dress and she had like little clovers on the back. And I was like, oh my God, and she can beat my ass.
Beat my ass. That's so cute.
Yeah.
That's not the wedding you want to fuck up at.
Emery likes a woman who can beat him up.
That is his type, yes. Strong
That's what I
women
see
that can kill
from
you.
anime
I love muscle
male
mommies.
lovers. They're like, oh yes, step on me, mommy. And I'm like,
Oh.
chill. Calm
Ew,
down.
dog,
Oh,
don't call
that's
me
you.
mommy.
That's him. 100%.
Oh my God.
1000%.
Black Clover, there's a character. I refer to her as Mommy Goleon.
Oh my God.
She's badass though.
She's just a badass.
Yeah.
She might not even have legs to step on you with now.
Ooh, dang.
Yeah, the
That
manga
spoiler
the manga's
warning at
left
some
us on a
point.
big cliffhanger that
She's like the fucking
Yeah.
strongest, almost like the strongest
Find out
character in that
first.
show, and and she knows it. Like she's just an
100%.
adulterated badass, and
Nice.
right up his alley, honestly. Yeah.
Have you seen Black Clover?
You asked her earlier.
No.
I'm gonna keep asking it
Oh,
until
okay.
like
Till she says
Until I
yes.
say yes, and then
Yes.
he's like, the switch is on.
Yeah.
okay. If the complaint that everybody has is
Is
the
the
screaming.
screaming.
That's an issue.
I read the manga.
Oh, the manga's great.
The
Megan
manga
Thee
is hands
Stallion
down.
has watched Black
Yes,
Clover.
Yes, and she loves
And
Asta.
she's
in
an
fact.
Aquarius, and so am I. And we're
You
both
are?
from Houston. Yes.
When's your birthday?
Look, you
The
should just watch
February
it.
14th. Her
February
and I are a day. Oh my God.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Damn.
That means you would love Black Clover.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, maybe I would like Black Clover.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The manga's amazing though, honestly. Like
Yeah.
the fucking.
I
double
just
page
bought
spreads.
Shonen Jump, the like app.
app?
So
Oh,
yeah,
it's
so
all
I
on there.
can,
Oh, perfect.
so I can, because I'm reading Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, have you read?
Ah,
Mhm.
how far are you in Jujutsu Kaisen?
Oh, pretty fucking far.
Whoa.
Are you gonna watch?
Whoa.
Are you excited for the next arc? Or this arc, I guess, right now.
so scared.
So
Whoa, hold on,
everybody here
hold
knows
on.
except for Gary. So he does not
I don't
know.
read the manga.
Yes, he does not know.
I don't read the
They
manga.
they're so happy.
I'm scared now.
When
They nurtured their friendship so fucking hard.
later
Everyone.
Oh god.
But it's a great ending.
later we'll tell you some of his favorite characters. When he's not around. When he's not around.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm gonna
I
tell
know
you.
who my favorite characters
Yeah,
are.
I know, but I'm not gonna like
And who's to say it's
Why do they matter?
because they have some
'Cause they're
crazy
gonna
moments.
die.
No, they have some of the
No.
craziest moments.
Nobody
He
dies.
said a lot of people
who
die.
who said people would die in JJ?
Yeah, nobody dies.
Like you know that one thing Fushiguro does.
Yeah.
I hate y'all.
And then like that one thing that
They-
Nanami does.
This must be how Fitz felt whenever they were sitting there talking in
Yeah.
Japanese.
Yeah.
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 That's why I say they nurture their friendships really fucking
So
hard.
well, so well.
So hard.
I'm excited. The animation
I'm
looks really
excited.
So I'm actually the only one that's continued to read it, and it has been mind-numbing because this one just stopped.
good. Yeah, I stopped immediately
doesn't that
after the
suck?
Shibuya.
Shibuya
When
arc.
it's like you.
So like yeah, there's some.
No, I'll tell you exactly when I stopped. When I saw like
Why
two.
did you? I understand, but why?
Okay, first of all, I
It's
needed
too
time
much
to recover.
pain. I know.
A little
It's
too
too
much
much
He's
pain.
so lost, guys. We have to stop. We're making him really sad.
So he never saw that like
everybody
one
dies.
incident at
Oh.
that one family.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is how he feels like talking about One Piece.
Yeah, see, I'm the only one that reads One Piece in this household, except for her. She kind of
In this household.
Me and him, anime strictly only.
I've been trying for years to get them to read it. And
It's never gonna fucking
It's
happen.
never gonna happen, but I'm still trying because the manga's so fucking good. And the last thing I want is for them to get spoiled on like what the One Piece is
Yeah.
before it gets animated. You know, like that's the biggest fucking secret in the world, and I don't want you guys to get ruined for that.
So y'all were talking about Black Clover.
Mhm.
Yeah.
On that note, did you watch Fairy Tale?
I did not like Fairy Tale.
No. I've been trying to convince him to watch it. You never even gave it an
really
actual.
did not.
I didn't. I
I-
have gone back and rewatched a lot of it, buddy.
I could not get into
100%.
it.
It's dubbed. I watched a shit ton.
I could not get into it. It was, yeah. Like when it was in its peak too, I tried to watch it and I was like,
I mean, it makes sense. She doesn't like One Piece. It's Diet One Piece.
Whoa.
I didn't say I didn't like One Piece. It's a lot. It's a commitment. It's a commitment. Did I say it was bad? No.
What part about Fairy Tale was throwing you off?
Honestly, a lot of it. I didn't like the animation. I didn't really like the characters. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't really like
I've
the
heard
story.
that's very like Power Friendship esque and like.
Which
I
is
do like the character.
which is fine. Like there's nothing wrong with that, but I was just like I don't know. It just did not tickle my fancy. So,
I'm lately
probably
I've been really
won't like
curious
Black
to check it out,
Clover.
honestly. Huh?
oh, I might not.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Because it's like
But it's
very
darker.
much the same. It's
It's-
just got darker themes.
It's just a little edgier.
But like it
like,
honestly not
yeah.
even darker themes. It's just edgier. Yeah.
But she likes
Okay.
Bleach though. That's why like she liked it because it was edgier compared to like One Piece. So
Oh,
maybe that will like.
could- I mean, yeah, she
Right
likes
choice.
Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Chainsaw Man.
She. Oh, have you seen Hell's Paradise?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
we
haven't finished
fucking
it yet.
loved
Oh,
that.
the
It's
last
really good.
episode is great.
I
You
heard.
gotta watch that.
Yeah, I need to watch it. I'm in a group like college friends that watch anime, so we watch. It's like anime night, so every like week or bi-weekly we
Okay.
watch anime
Nice.
together. I think right now we're finishing up Jujutsu Kaisen season 1 because 2 people in the group haven't watched it,
Mm-hmm.
but
Are you guys
the
gonna
rest
watch
of
the
us-
movie next, or have you guys already watched? The
so
movie?
a couple of us have already watched the movie. I think we're gonna watch the movie and then we're gonna jump into.
Definitely need to watch it for context.
Well, yeah,
It's
they
super
do. I think everyone else. I went to the movies with like most of them to go watch it.
That
like,
was a great movie.
hmm
um,
The timeline for that show is fucking bonkers though.
That's what makes it interesting.
Yeah, I
So
know,
we're
but
still
I
trying
have to go
piece it
back and
together.
rewatch it in the right order to make sure, like, okay, yeah, so this person's here, that person's there. Okay, cool.
Once you watch enough anime, like
it
you
all
don't have to
starts-
do that. Yeah. Yeah.
So I just haven't
It's
unlocked
like
that
muscle
skill
memory,
yet.
And it's like not having to pause for the subtitles while they're fighting. Like, you could just-
Yeah.
I've gone
When
good.
people were like, "How do you watch anime when you have to read subtitles?" I was like,
I unlocked my
Skill.
shotting gun when I was like 13. That's
sounds
Yeah,
like a skill
literally.
issue, dog.
A skill
Sorry.
issue.
"I'm sorry, you have poor reading comprehension."
I'm dyslexic.
Dyslexic,
What's your
like,
excuse?
come on.
Like,
My dad is dyslexic, and he caught up to One Piece.
That's
Yeah.
Sub.
crazy.
And like, he grew up in a time when like, dyslexia was not something they like helped in school?
It's funny. Not that. Sorry.
Oh, it's great. Everybody likes to make fun of me for being dyslexic, so.
No, I was just thinking about like each person in my family who's like into anime of like what they like. So like yeah, I obviously like a lot more mecha anime and a lot darker themes. My sister Emily loves sports anime,
Oh, me
and
too.
she does not play
Love sports
any
anime.
sports. She's like, I love sports animes, and I was like, really? She's like, yeah, I loved Free, and I was like, man, I remember when that came out.
Wow.
Yeah, when that came out, I had the jacket from the opposing team, the black one, and my
Oh,
best friend
that's
had the
cool.
blue one. Yeah.
That's dope as fuck.
Has she seen Blue Lock?
She's probably seen
the
all
soccer
the
one?
big sports animes.
I don't know if she has, but I got to meet the voice actor for that one,
Like
who
the main
plays.
character?
I met.
Oh.
Yeah, I met him. He was really nice.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
He did a good job too. The
Well, he
dub
did
for
a
that
really
one,
good job.
Surprisingly,
It's spot on.
Yeah.
good, yeah.
Because I think it was at UH. They were doing like the Osaka Con or
Oh.
Otaku Con
Yeah.
at UH in front of the student center, and they had like some Sentai people out there. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go say hi to some of the Sentai people, and there were some Crunchyroll people. So I met him, and I was like, oh, I'm a voice actor at Sentai. Like I know this person, this person. He's like, oh, cool. Like yeah, like sometimes I'll do work with Sentai, but I'm at like Crunchyroll. I was like, oh, I see you're in Blue Lock. I was like, can you like give me a descriptor? He's like, it's by the same guy who made Attack on Titan. He's like, it's like that, but just
Soccer.
soccer. And I was like, sick.
It's kind of like the way we put it. It's
Squid Game.
Squid Game.
Oh, yeah,
Soccer.
Soccer Game, but with
Ooh,
soccer.
okay.
Where like you essentially risk your
Everything.
soccer career. If you fail out there, you will never become like on the national team.
And
Wow.
there's kids they'll like expand on their backstory. It's like their entire family is riding on this kid's potential to play soccer,
Ooh.
and they just failed.
Yeah, no, they don't hold back too. Like
No.
they get you really attached to one character, and they're
Mhm.
like, you feel like, oh dang, like he really deserves to be up there, and then nope, they cut him because like he just didn't make it. There were better players. And
sorry.
you're just like, fuck,
Sucks to
that
suck.
sucks. But like, that's kind of the point, you know?
Skill
Like,
gap.
Skill gap.
I was-
basically.
Skill gap.
I was super into Kuroko no Basket. Like, I
Oh,
was
yes.
Oh,
that
that
was
was
a
awesome.
great one.
I love that one.
That was a good anime.
So
Good
I wish
sports
you would
anime.
watch. I wish you would watch
And
that
then the
one.
only other sports anime I watched besides Free was oh god, it starts with a T. It was like an archery anime. It was just pretty. Yeah.
You haven't
That's
seen
I
Haikyuu?
mean,
Huh?
You haven't seen Haikyuu?
But-
Oh, yeah, I've seen a couple episodes. I never finished it.
So good.
I think that's also a Sentai show too. I know a couple people in that one. Yeah.
I've never had an anime make me lose my voice.
Uh,
Because like when they're playing volleyball in tournaments, I turn into a fucking fan.
I love that.
100%. I want to be in those fucking stands. Ah, yes! Freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
And 100%, I have lost my voice because of it.
I mean,
Thank God they haven't had a season come out recently.
Dude, honestly, it's not even just Haikyuu. Like there was a point we were watching this show called Burning Kabaddi.
Oh,
Oh
man,
my
I remember that.
What's
one.
it called?
Burning
Burning
Kabaddi,
Kabaddi.
which was like
Oh.
super intense tag, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Tag?
Essentially,
Oh, okay.
It's like
Yeah,
a
because there's
sport, you only
competitive
use your
tag like
body.
in real life,
Yeah.
which is
But
crazy.
this is like tag with like
a
rugby
ton of.
Oh.
Yeah.
and wrestling.
Yeah, it was like a whole competition.
Oh, since we're talking about anime, like, do y'all like read webtoons or anything?
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Are y'all read Solo Level?
We
Subarashi.
kept up.
I
yeah.
am every guy that I know like that watches anime. They're like, oh, I love Solo Leveling. I was like, of course, it's
so
great.
good.
It
Didn't
is.
the author? He passed away.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
That's right.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, I'm just really happy that we are getting an anime because that was a lost
Yeah.
hope for like the longest time.
Yeah.
Nobody thought it was gonna get it.
What's another? They also did High School something. It was like a competitive like.
God of High
God of
School.
God of High School. Yeah, that. Okay, so I got to episode 3, and he got like weird powers, and all of us in the house were like,
What?
"We're done with."
See? I told you.
Hey, the opening's really cool. I have it on my
Yes,
phone.
so do I. I love
Yeah.
it.
No, I literally agree. Okay, these motherfuckers. I was watching Magi, right?
Yeah,
And I fucking loved it, right? The first 2 seasons.
I feel like
Eight.
that's your favorite anime. You talk about it a lot.
It's in my top 5. It's number 5.
Hmm.
But it's my. So I watched the first season and
ate it.
and I fucking ate it in like a couple days. And then they made me watch, I think, the first episode of season 2 just to like tease me on what was gonna happen, and it was like a teaser for what happens at the end of the season. And I was like, "Hey, yo, what the fuck? Like, how did we get here? Did I miss something?" Like,
And then immediately I was like, back to the homepage.
yeah,
God of High School.
Page is like, okay, now you're gonna watch a palate cleanser. You're gonna watch God of High School, and then you can go back and watch season 2. And I'm like, why?
That's
Let me
so
fucking
funny.
finish
And
this.
I don't care what he says. He ate that shit. He
Really?
ate all of God of High School in one sitting.
Just so I could go back to
Wow.
watch Magi. And I didn't even like God of High School
Oh,
that much.
God.
He liked it. He's such a
I
fucking
didn't.
liar. I
No,
was
I-
right there
He
with
was
you,
just
buddy.
watching the fights.
The
and it's
fights were
yeah.
cool. I'll tell you this
He
right
treated
now.
it like a tournament art.
The fights were cool,
That's
but then
amazing
by
what
the
it
end
is.
of it, I was like, dang, that story's kind of trash. Like, it just didn't make sense.
Yeah.
The fights were amazing.
yeah.
It was like hype as fuck. But you know me, it's gonna take more than that sometimes. Like if the story is just trash, then I don't care how cool a fight is. It doesn't resonate. And
Dragon Ball. Sorry.
Dragon Ball has a way better story than God of High School.
Huh?
Sarah, don't even fucking start. God of High School's story. Look, if they had done better from what I heard, like the webtoon did, if they had taken their time, then it could have been really good, I think. But it was just so fast paced, super rushed, and like by the end of it, it just felt like a completely different show.
I
in the
think
first
it
3
was.
episodes.
I think it was Webtoon's first show, like
Really, actually,
producing.
kind of. Yeah.
So I guess it was just kind of like a starter.
Maybe.
Because they also did
that, and then
Tower of God.
Tower of God,
Tower of
yes.
God.
Tower
Yeah.
of God was really good.
Yeah.
That one I have not seen yet. either.
You
That
should
one-
read it.
that one's
yeah,
on
that
my.
one's really good.
Mhm.
Fuck that bitch Rachel, dog. Fuck that bitch Rachel.
Oh my God. Do you guys know that season 3 got confirmed for Shield Hero?
Yes. Yeah. I heard about that.
I'm sorry.
There's a trailer. I think.
So-
I know the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
I saw that. Yeah. I don't. Is that also an isekai?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Is
He,
it 'cause
he
I
got
said
double
bitch?
isekai'd.
He did. Yeah.
He went into another universe from the universe he was already in.
He's Rick and Morty.
Oh, God.
Rick and Morty. Yeah, he's 100% Rick and Morty now.
No.
Rick and Morty.
Oh my God, isekais just. They just.
Rick and Morty.
bore me.
Rick and Morty's
They
just an
do,
isekai.
Look, they do whatever
It
they
is
want.
an isekai.
The best
So is Dragon Ball.
isekais are the ones where they cook.
The ones where they cook. Oh, the cooking with my.
Yeah, the best isekais are the ones where they cook.
Campfire
Where the
cooking.
main
Campfire
focus
cooking.
is cooking.
In another world or something, right?
Like their goal is more food, good isekai.
There's a farming anime that just came out.
You watched that one, didn't you?
Yeah,
It was
it's
also on High Dive.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's farming something.
Farmville.
No, it's,
Eek.
I forget the name. But yeah. I watch a lot of isekai.
Have you seen Vinland Saga?
Oh, I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, what'd
Yeah.
you think of that? Both seasons?
No, just season one.
Oh, season
Season one's
2.
great. I
I heard.
Season
I
2 is
heard.
something
Are y'all
else.
big Berserk fans?
Yes.
I
Yes,
really
I
want
am.
to
That's
read
some.
it.
I think that's something you should definitely get into, just
yeah.
because of the significance of it as well.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
one, like, I have no excuse, honestly, for not having read by now. I'm just lazy.
Yeah.
They
But
Yeah.
Oh,
reanimated it.
especially
Agreed.
reading.
You have no
Especially
excuse.
reading.
I'm trying to see. I had to deal with this every fucking week.
Dude, they
Buddy, you did not have to do this podcast. You agree to this.
They have been coming out. I'm pretty sure it's done. The memorial edition
I used to be
of
behind the
Berserk
camera.
came out. They cover
And
a
now
bunch
you
of
wanna
it.
be
It's
famous.
polished. It looks
I
beautiful.
never said I wanted to be famous.
Just watch it.
No, I want to read it. I want to read
Then
it.
buy the book.
I
Ooh, the
will-
hard
FYI,
copy.
the hard copies are still 50% off at Barnes & Noble.
Buy the book.
Ooh.
Until, it's
And
not for
they're
much longer. It's literally
gorgeous,
until, like, I
too.
think tomorrow.
You're gonna see some of the
Fuck
most
yes.
disturbing body horror that you've
Oh,
ever
but
seen.
it's gorgeous.
The
It's
artwork looks
it's
phenomenal.
gorgeous.
Just make sure
when
you
go up to
stop
the
and
full
pause.
Panel,
like
And
appreciate it.
yeah,
Gorgeous.
even
Yeah.
if it's grotesque.
No,
just
no,
pause.
like it doesn't throw me off at all.
have you read Junji Ito?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Yeah, if you like, that's like the king of horror.
Oh,
You
Mm.
should read his stories as well. They're coming up with a new series
Yeah.
of his
A
work,
collection.
another like a new collection,
Mhm.
but like it's actually like illustrated just like the manga.
Oh.
So yeah, if you ever find that trailer, because I watched like the Junji Ito collection, like where they did those animation, which are like fun and silly and kind of creepy.
Kind of creepy, but not
But
really.
the new one, like it's really cool.
It captures the whole vibe of the manga.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's always like a creeping like paranoia atmosphere to
Have
his
y'all watched
work.
Corpse Party?
Yes.
Have you heard of that?
Yes.
Oh man,
That's what it sounds
it's
like.
only 4 episodes. It's only 4 episodes.
That's easy.
It's based off of a video game.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah.
Quick question.
It's
have you
what it
seen,
sounds like.
Have you seen Fate?
I'm over.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
She hasn't seen Fate.
Really?
Don't like Fate.
Well,
Boom, go roaster.
Wait, hold on. No. You were talking about how
boom, roasted.
you were talking about how you do like historical
I
based
do.
anime, and you were talking about how it's great the portrayal of these characters. King Arthur is a woman.
I know.
Gilgamesh is a douche.
I know. I know. Look.
He's my favorite.
Look. So the animation's great. The fighting is wonderful. I don't know. I just couldn't like continue watching it. Like the story seemed a little bland.
Too much of the quest for the golden
Maybe
chalice type thing.
I watched it so long
Grail.
ago. I think I
Holy
was
Grail.
watching Fate Stay. I think that was the one that was like out at the time, the newest one.
Sequel, like Fate
Fate
Stay
Stay
Night,
Night,
Unlimited Blade Work.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, don't watch that one first.
That's
would be
why
like
I was
a-
like,
That would
You
be a
watched,
sequel
like,
to
and
it.
I
the
watched a whole
pinnacle
video
peak
essay of like the Fate timeline. I was like, this is awful.
In my opinion, I think it's
It used to be,
Fate Grand Order
yeah.
and then Fate Stay Night. If you just watch, in my opinion, those two, it's a coherent timeline. So it's just
It used to be a hentai, I think.
no, it's
Or was it?
it was a like a interactive
It was
book
a
video
visual
game.
novel. It was
Yeah.
like a
Like the Bandersnatch.
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
It was a visual novel, but it was also a hentai at a time. That's what it started. Yeah, it started as a hentai visual novel.
I gotta fund this.
You could probably play it or see somebody play it. Oh my god, Dramatical Murder. Do y'all know that one?
Yes, I do.
The anime sucks, but the game, insane. Also like a visual novel as well. It's about gay dudes.
Are you a gamer?
Yeah, I love video games.
Okay, like what do you like to play?
I like Japanese RPGs. Like my favorite video game, like of all time, I still play to this day. It's called Rogue Galaxy. I don't know if nobody knows it. It's from Level 5. They're the same company that did Dark Cloud. Yeah, so it's the same game developers. And okay, before y'all jump my ass, I do have to say, okay, so it's about space pirates and
Close the door.
it's about space pirates and this guy Jasper is on this desert planet, and basically he's like, I want to travel space, I want to go to other planets, and
Space pirates.
something like that. And so basically he gets mistaken for this great demons hunter called Desert Claw, because he actually meets Desert Claw, and Desert Claw was like, here's my sword, and he left. And these two guys were like from a pirate ship were like, oh my god, you're Desert Claw, you should come with us. And he's like, okay, sure, I'll go on this pirate boat. So he gets on the pirate boat, and the pirate captain's like, this isn't him, I've met him, I don't know who the fuck this is. So then they go on this, he's like, prove you're worthy, you could be on the ship. And so it came out in 2005 or 6, around the same time as Kingdom Hearts, so it didn't get that much popularity. And yeah, it's like one of my favorite games. It's amazing. It's so good. You can get it on PS4, PlayStation.
I like PlayStation
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's
okay.
like $7 probably right now. Like, it's an old like PlayStation 2 game.
Oh.
The graphics were pretty good too at the time as well. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
one of my favorite games.
We got a PS2 here. We just gotta go hunting for it.
There you go.
No, but I have heard of that one. Yeah, I have heard of that one.
Which one?
Oh.
Dragon's Craft? That
Yeah.
sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I love Japanese RPGs. Like I'm a huge like Tales series fan, so like Tales of the Abyss, Tales of Asteria,
gotcha,
like all
gotcha.
of those like Namco Bandai games. Yeah, like Tears of the Kingdom,
So
Breath of
big
the
like
Wild.
RPG.
Yeah, my favorite Zelda game is Twilight Princess.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, I love that one. And Majora's Mask, like those are my
Yes.
favorite. Those are my favorite. Because
Thank
that's how
you.
Your eyes were like.
because of like how edgy and dark they are. Yeah,
Alright,
they're like my
alright.
favorite.
The fact that you haven't watched One Piece balances out.
See, yeah. So when people are like, "Wait, you like Rogue Galaxy so much? It's about fucking pirates in space. Like, watch One Piece." And I was like,
Have you seen Space Dandy?
It's pirates
Yeah.
on Earth.
Martine.
What do you want from me?
For you to
"He's
watch
a
it.
baby. He hasn't."
You want me to watch
walked
10
yet."
shows at the same
But
time?
if he's a baby, you know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna start
actually-
holding him in my arm and I'm gonna bottle feed him fucking anime.
With
Yeah,
you
fuck
saying
you.
watching 10 shows at the same time, when I was in 8th grade, when I was watching Netflix on the Wii, there were 2 shows. It was Gun X Sword and there was another anime. So what I did, I timed it so that for every hour, I was like, okay, I'm able to watch 2 episodes within 1 hour. So what I would do is that I would watch the first episode and then the next episode, the first one of that season. So I was watching them side by side and I did it for 4 hours. So I finished 2 animes in 4 hours.
So you take that
Dang.
level of commitment
4
and
hours.
apply it to One Piece, and you'd be caught up next week.
But no. She don't need to do that. It's fine.
Yeah, I know.
She's gonna see something
So
or hear
you
something
can
and be like,
watch 2
"I'll watch it."
animes at once at the same time within the same hour.
Yes, but them recommending like 20 to me at the same time makes me
But
want to
I
watch
also was in
none of
8th grade
them.
and I didn't have a job, so
I
His
watch.
job's at a computer.
I have shits, and I have watched shows at my computer. I watch Soul Eater for you.
His
I watch Blue
boss
Exorcist for all
company,
y'all.
no, he doesn't. He works so I don't know what you do.
Yeah,
He
he
works so
works.
hard.
Matt,
No,
he's
I-
watching anime while he's editing.
I do. I 100% watch it while I edit.
Matt, I hope you're listening. I know his name,
He
so it's great.
knows. I tell him, and I'm like, I just throw it on there. I can do both at the same time. He's like, all right, as long as I get done.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I know my shit.
Yeah, I was psychotic when it came to anime when I was a kid. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch all this anime because it was on Netflix and it was like all these like shows I hadn't seen on Adult Swim and
Finally can watch it.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's the
Black
greatest thing ever.
Butler, My Bride is a Mermaid.
My Bride is a Mermaid. Oh my god, yeah. Dude, these are such throwbacks. That's crazy. Yeah, you've watched a fuck ton of shit if you're mentioning
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
You
Classic.
have no idea. It's
Mm.
I refer
What's
to
up,
him as
what's up?
Gary, he who has watched 10,000 animes.
You has watched.
What's that one
And
anime?
then Emery's he who has watched
Gun to
100
Gun?
anime, and then I'm Martin.
I'm 1,000. I'm 1,000.
Yeah, he just watches
I
anime.
watch anime.
No, wait, which one?
He watches anime, but he
Yeah, but
watches
he
anime.
watches
anime.
Blood.
Oh,
It's got a terrible ending.
Dead Man Wonderland.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
awful. What's
The
another?
ending was just like that.
Aww.
Another one like that.
Was it Dead Man Wonderland? What's that? Future Diary.
Future
Oh,
Oh my.
I actually watched a
God.
good amount of Future Diary. I don't know
Did
if
you
ever
really?
told
I am so
I
proud of
did.
you.
Yeah,
Wow.
I didn't like it that much.
I hated it.
Yeah, and I tried. I watched at least like fucking
Yeah.
13 episodes, and I was like, man, I'm really trying, but like I don't see
Yeah.
myself finishing it. So at that point, I kinda just
Erased.
stopped it.
that's a good
Oh,
one.
Erased.
Erased
I
is
love Erased.
phenomenal.
I've seen that one.
Alright. Have you seen Tokyo Revengers?
I've seen a couple episodes. I have a friend who was trying to get me into it.
If you
Yeah.
really like
Erased,
Erased,
you'll
like
Yeah.
Revengers. It's similar concept.
Yeah.
If you like Erased, you'll like Summertime Rendering.
Oh, that's
Yes,
so
I've
I've
seen that.
heard of that one.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
so good.
I just randomly, it was on Hulu, played it. And by the end of the first episode, I was like, oh, this is something else. I like this. Yes,
Yeah.
please more.
Hmm.
And I
Oh, yeah.
binged it. I even got her to watch it. And she's
Oh, yeah.
hard to get to
She's
watch
hard
stuff.
to
Really?
watch anything.
I rewatched
What are
it.
your favorite animes? Like, do you like just name any of them? Like,
Yeah.
oh, I love Blue Exorcist, and it didn't finish because the manga, and it was so good. What else?
Definitely like Mongi,
Mhm.
Sama,
Mm-hmm.
Kill la Kill,
Love Kill a Kill.
Heaven's Lost Property.
I haven't heard of that one.
You've never heard of Heaven's Lost Property?
Oh
It's
man!
borderline hentai.
Then
Oh,
the
sick.
first episode, he makes panties fly
Oh, it's
like
an
birds.
ecchi?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
We'll show you some
Nice.
cool figures after this.
Oh, Witchblade is like one one of my favorite ecchi shows.
Oh
Okay.
damn!
That's
That's a throwback too.
That's a great one.
You would love that.
You would
with
actually,
with all
yeah,
the
I think
mommy
you would, I think
stuff,
you would both
you would
like it.
love that.
And like here's the thing, like, oh, it's an ecchi, it's like women with big tits. It's like it actually has a great storyline.
Oh, okay, bet. Yeah.
Yeah,
sign me
she's
up.
fuck
and
shit up.
it came out in like think around 2008 or 9. Yeah, it was a great show.
Okay,
She
that's like
kinda-
yeah, it was the perfect era.
She
for
kind of has that Ghost in a Shell vibe. Like I'm
Yeah.
a soul
Ooh,
person,
okay.
solo, but I'm also a badass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. You
What-
come across
what was
me,
that
I'll
called
fuck
again?
you up.
Witchblade.
Witchblade. Okay.
Mhm.
okay.
It's like it's
After
like
we're done, I'm gonna need you
teetering.
to text me like an entire.
I know.
fucking-
I'm gonna have to like make.
You're
like,
gonna
a
have your
whole
own
list.
dedicated list of shit that you've recommended. They have their own list, but I think I have to separate it now because it's a lot.
I'm gonna have to see y'all's list and just mark off like, yep. I've seen this, seen that.
See, I just have to make a list. It's just so much anime to watch.
Yeah.
I just don't like keep up with it.
Yeah.
You know, I'll
Ooh,
typically recognize.
What animes do you not like?
She doesn't like One Piece.
Oh damn.
No, she likes.
She
Yeah.
loves One Piece. No, she loves One Piece.
She loves
I'm
it, but
sorry.
she won't admit
I'm
it.
sorry.
Watch it the way I want to watch it, which is I skip around.
Okay.
She watches them
Interesting.
do
Do you
silly
have an
stuff.
anime that you're just like, absolutely not. I'm not about it. I don't vibe with it.
Oh, I can give you a whole list of those actually.
Honestly,
Black
most.
Clover,
Jujutsu
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Kaisen.
Whoa.
Oh, that one fucking. That one hurts my
really?
soul.
Why?
It's just kind of boring.
Interesting. Dang.
She
No,
watched a good
Have you
amount.
seen Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts?
It literally just.
It's amazing.
Just
I
came
love
out.
it.
Oh
I think I heard about it.
my
Like a
god.
Beauty and the Beast type situation, kind of.
No.
Not really,
No.
but like.
Oh, have y'all seen Belle? That movie?
Yes. Oh my god. Yes. I fucking loved that movie. It was so good.
It was so good. I love the music.
The music
so
was
much.
amazing. Oh, I wish you would have watched that. I need to show you that.
That's basically like
Yeah,
Beauty and the
Belle.
Beast, but online.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, it's the same people who did Summer Wars. Oh my God! Wait, you may have watched this. This is also an older one. It's called Wolf's Rain.
I've heard of that.
Wow!
I've heard of that.
Rain, like
Oh, really?
REIGN.
Like rain, yeah. Like it's raining.
Oh, okay.
Wolf's Rain. Yeah. It's about so wolves become extinct. Like there's like human wolves, and because they're like a threat to like society, like stereotypes of like wolves and stuff. And so these 3 or 4 guys are trying to find paradise to go, and so they have to live as like humans. They can't live as wolves. And like there's a guy that like hunts wolves, and like a lot of OG like voice actors were in it. Like Johnny Young Bosch was in it. I think Troy Baker was in it, or Crispin Freeman. Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah. It was a great. It's only 1 season. It was really, really good.
I just remember because you said you like timepieces. What was that? You like paranormal stuff?
Yeah.
God, what was that one? With the dude, he like just walked around, and he would like come to these like villages, and they would have.
Mushishi?
Yeah,
Mushishi.
Mushishi.
Yeah, Travis
Okay.
Willingham played him. Yeah, that was a really good show. I think it was on Netflix for like the longest time.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah,
We used to watch that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that was a
I
good
don't think-
one.
We were watching when it came out.
We didn't finish it though, right?
Maybe I don't remember.
I only got at least like 4 or 5 episodes in, and I think we just
It was
stopped.
like 2-3 years ago.
We.
It was a
I
while.
think we
Y'all watched more
wrapped
than
back
me.
around and finished it
Mhm.
later.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
gotcha.
It was just kind of slow, and like I
Yeah.
could tell that there was a actual genuine coherent timeline, and like
Mhm.
a villain sort of was being introduced, or an
Mhm.
antagonist, you know. So I was
Mhm.
like, okay, it'll speed up then. I can wait.
Yeah,
It was very mystical. I liked like the ambience of the show.
yeah. It
Yeah,
was
probably,
a it was a really good show. I liked
It was
it.
eerie.
Very
Yeah.
eerie, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
What was that one? Wonder Ball or something? Not Wonder Ball.
Wonder Egg
Wonder Egg.
priority.
Oh, yeah,
So,
Wonder
no. So
Egg.
that
Yeah,
that
Wonder
is
Egg.
literally the attempt at Madoka Magica and what it did,
Okay.
but they do everything.
Don't mind me.
They did.
Yeah, no, they did it. They, did
They-
it,
they just-
did it wrong.
They
Oh,
fuck up a bunch
really?
of stuff, and then they don't stay consistent with it. Everybody dropped it.
Yeah, we watched like a
Everybody
bunch
who
of
was
random episodes
watching.
of that.
Oh wow.
It was one of those like I didn't know what to expect the very first time because it started off like super wholesome. Then it does that like that really weird twist where you're like, hey yo, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Even like visually gets very like
Yeah, the
trippy,
visuals
like
are trippy.
Madoka magic. Like when they go in to fight the witches,
Oh,
it
yeah,
would
yeah,
get
yeah.
very like, ooh, abstract backgrounds. That would be like
Mm-hmm.
Sarah.
Too
Kind of
much
like Black
stimulation on
Rock
my
Shooter.
brain.
Have y'all watched Gangsta? It was like a short series. Hey.
Thank you.
Um,
I have not.
it was it was really short. I don't think it ever finished, but yeah, it was about like gangsters and stuff like that. But one of the characters
like
was deaf, so he would sign. And it was like a really cool
Oh,
show. Yeah.
that's cool.
Ooh, Block B Blockade, Blood Blockade.
Blood Blockade.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
loved that
Yes.
show. That was such a good show. Oh man.
Haven't you watched that too?
Yeah.
Dorohedoro?
Dorohedoro.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was a really good one.
That's the one where he's
So
got
many
the,
animes.
There isn't an
the
anime that I
reptile
could
head,
say right now that like y'all haven't watched, so I'm just listening.
None at all.
No way. Everything I've watched, y'all have watched. The only one
Oh,
that
let
I
me
know.
see your list.
It's like fucking super short.
It's cute.
It's cute.
He's starting, you know.
Like a
I
baby.
see
It's
Oh,
cute.
yeah,
Like a
Promise
baby.
Fuck, I will go back behind
Neverland.
that fucking camera.
Yeah, Promise Neverland.
I only watched season 1 for that one. I heard
Yeah.
Promise 2 got
Season
bought.
2 is shit.
Yeah, it was bad in the manga too. Fire Force, I couldn't finish it.
Season 1 was slower than season 2.
Season 2 is-
Season 2 is great. That
Mhm.
one-
Love is War is a good one.
I love Love
That
is War.
was
He doesn't
cute.
like it.
Ranking
I think it's
of
fucking funny.
Kings.
So
Have you
I
seen
never
that?
finished it.
Oh my god, you have to.
That one's good.
Devil's a part-timer. My sister was I think obsessed with
Devil is
that
a
one.
part-timer.
It's
Zom
really good.
100, the new one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's a good one.
That too. Like a lot of it is very like shonen-y type
Zatch
stuff.
Bell?
Fuck
You
yeah.
know the manga came back,
No way.
and now he's like the king of that species, and so like a whole new set of games is resetting up.
Oh,
So you get like a
wow.
time skip where what's his name's all
They're
aged
older,
up,
yeah.
and then Zatch is like he's taller and he's like cloaked out in like king drip.
Oh wow.
has an actual outfit, not a
yeah,
cape.
Yeah. Yeah. He has an actual outfit now.
I mean, he did look like a bell. It made
Yeah, he
sense.
did kind of look like a little
Did you guys
bell.
know that he used to have a trading card game for Zatch Bell?
Really?
I
think I
didn't,
heard-
but
I thought-
I would play the fuck out of that.
And they had a cool like to hold your cards. They
Okay,
had
you
little
have a
mini things,
grimoire?
but of their grimoires.
Oh, for real?
So their cards would fit in them. Yeah,
Oh, that's sick.
it was cool as shit. I would
That's
kill
so
to have
dope.
those again.
Oh, speaking of cards, are you into Yu-Gi-Oh at all or not?
I was obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh. I took my little Hello Kitty like plastic purse and I opened that bitch up at Walmart and it was just full of coins and I was like, I want this giant deck, the like metal boxes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
my sister got the Dark Magician one and I got like what's the god?
Kaiba's?
The
Oh,
god card,
Oh, the
whatever.
Egyptian god.
Yeah, it was like that box.
Which one? Like
Oh,
the
with the
Slifer one,
pyramids and
the
lots of
obelisk
light.
one,
the
or
obelisk one, I think, and like so her and I like bought it with coins. I was like, I like this one. I don't know how much it is. And my mom is like, yeah, she wants to pay for this, and she's like, oh, how cute, a little girl playing cards. And I'm like, I don't know how to play.
But I like the monster.
But yeah, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh. I loved Yu-Gi-Oh Abridged on YouTube.
It's so good.
It's so good. Of course, like Team
Four
Force
Star.
yeah,
Four Stars,
with Dragon Ball. Yeah,
Did
that
you
was
see
really
that
good.
they did new like little boob bits is what they're calling it?
Oh
'Cause-
no!
So there's this you like video essays. I'm actually recommend this guy.
Love
to you.
video essays.
Have you ever heard of Totally Not Mark?
No.
So he does more like shonen reviews, but he does like damn near documentaries about these.
Okay,
He puts in
cool.
so much fucking work into like the history behind it, the animation, the story, the complexity, the production, everything you can think of. He like analyzes it and he'll do like shows that he's been recommended to by like his fan base. Like for example, he tackled One Piece and he did all of it, ended up loving it. Then he did Naruto. He did
Is
all
he
of
the one that
Bleach.
did the 10-hour essay of One Piece? Did y'all see that on YouTube? Someone did a video essay that's 10 hours long.
On One
No,
Piece?
but that doesn't
I'm
surprise
not
me.
surprised.
I was like,
He did it
Yeah.
really well.
Only 10 hours?
Attack on Titan.
only?
Look, there's still more coming out.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you seen? Okay, have you seen SAO?
Sword Art
Sword Art
Online.
Online.
Ooh, I hate that show.
Have you seen Sword Art Online?
She
Abridged.
doesn't. She doesn't like.
Oh,
Isekai.
no.
If
It's
you want to go in
hilarious.
for the comedy aspect purely, it's the
Watch
best
that.
fucking abridged out there.
It makes fun
Oh
of
my
the trash
God.
parts of the
Die on
show.
that hill.
I hate Sword Art
And you will
Online.
fucking love the
If
abridged.
that's one anime I have to say I definitely do not like, it's that one.
Okay.
And that's probably like the catalyst of me not liking isekais, because I was just like, I remember like isekais were just like popping out.
Mhm.
And I saw somewhere it was like a lot of isekais have like a long title cards
Uh-huh.
because the word count, and also like each word like is a like an engine search. So it,
Oh
they,
it's
my
more,
God.
optimize it for like SEO.
that's why a lot of like isekais or a lot of animes have long titles, so it has a lot of hits on
Oh,
those
that's
words.
I
why
got
they
reincarnated as a spider.
like-
So what?
Yeah, yeah, literally that. Like it's insane.
You know, that makes sense because I always fucking make fun of those names. I'm just like, that's the name of the show, really.
Yeah.
When we used to have stuff like Bleach, Naruto. And now we get like, that time I got reincarnated as a spider, blah, 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 all that
Yeah.
stuff. That's ridiculous.
I love
But
it.
I guess it makes
I
sense.
think it's funny.
Or like that one show, I think it's called Watatome. It's like, I wish I was popular in school, but everybody is like very mean or something, and I'm just a loser, like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That show made me feel so bad.
Yeah, no, truly, I was like, dude, I am a fucking loser. Fuck.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
rough
man.
to watch.
I mean, we can go on and on about anime. I don't know if anybody.
Well, I think we recorded
no,
damn near
it's
another
it's
whole
fine.
episode.
Another hour?
Yeah.
Wanna, like, change that to 90.
9.
We'll
Part
fix
two
it in
with Ellen,
post.
yeah.
Yeah, literally, this is just gonna be part two.
Part two. And
We
if
couldn't
they're,
stop.
Like, wearing the same shirts or whatever, just be like, we had a part two. Like, we have
This was
so
just part
much.
2. I just
no, we'll do
wanted to talk
part one,
about
part
anime
two.
as much as possible, and
we're
I
just
can go
going-
on for hours about anime.
We're just going big for the build up for episode 100.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
absolutely.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's hilarious. 97, 98, part 1, 98, part 2, 99, 100.
Oh, we're gonna pull like an Attack on Titan.
Part
with
one of
Yes.
part two.
Yes.
It's never gonna get to 100.
Never.
We can leave all.
Hilarious.
Oh, I guess I can plug in like my socials if.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally,
absolutely.
anything. Go for it. We'll put it in the
Yeah,
description.
you can follow me on Instagram as Poppyseed with 3 E's. You can follow me on Twitter, I guess now X, at Poppyseed with 3 E's as well. You can follow the short film that I produced, Cass, for the Cinespace Film Competition. I think it's called Cass the Film.
I think.
Yes, and then yeah, support your local artists, support your
Yeah.
local film artist, and support your local Houstonians, and support this podcast.
Ah.
Thank
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for another part two, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, we could go on
Yeah,
and
for
on.
real.
Have y'all seen that trend on like TikTok? It's like, if someone paid you $1 million to talk about a subject for an hour, what would it be? And then
Anime.
like, yeah, it'd be literally anime. I could probably like go
One
on and on
Piece.
and on about like Neon Genesis Evangelion. Like I could go on and on
Yeah,
and on
we can do
about
the
it.
same with One Piece.
It'd just be a bidding fight. Like who can last the longest on the
Longest.
floor?
We'll have you watch it. We'll have you watch Ava,
Oh, Neon
and
Genesis.
then you'll come
You
back.
gotta watch the show. Then you've gotta watch Death and Rebirth. Don't even watch what is it, like the Love and Something Squared. It's just a recap of like 2 of the episodes. Then you watch the Rebuild series. Yeah.
I need instructions on how to watch this show.
Yeah.
Basically.
you
Okay,
do.
cool.
You do.
Ooh, comment what Martine should watch.
Yeah, okay, how about that? Pick
There.
the next anime
Pick
for
the
me to
next
watch.
anime for
I'm
him
not
to
gonna let them
watch.
pick. Y'all
Yeah.
pick.
That's good. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
pick what I should watch next, and I'll watch it. How about that? But fucking comment, okay? Do something.
Alchemist out.
Alchemist out.
Alchemist out.